Hey, everybody. It's been a minute, and I hope you guys are doing well. This is the first time I've ever done a video recording, so I am praying that I have the sound on and that it's not crackling and all that good stuff. Um, I listened to Wings007. He did a live on Rumble um, showing receipts, and I wanted to respond and hopefully clear up a lot of the confusion that's gone on. I understand that people don't believe a lot of stuff that I said regarding the situation, but I stand on my statement that I have never spoken to Wings of Redemption directly. I've never spoken to Keemstar directly, and I doubt I ever will, because why would I? When all of this stuff started happening, when Wings007 and people started coming after me, going real life on me, all this stuff, the person that works with Keem and Wings, who is also a subscriber in my chat, she's in my chat all the time, she reached out to me in Discord and was asking me what happened and what was going on. So I explained to her what was going on, and she said, well, I work with these two people. I know people over in this side of the community. Let me see if I can do anything to maybe get this to stop. I said, okay, cool. Yes, I could use the help. That is how this all began. So I'm going to show, this is super low budget, so I'm going to try, I'm a little slow on the draw when it comes to this. Okay. I'm going to show these receipts because Wings showed receipts yesterday. And I'm going to show the receipts that I have of me and Billy's conversation in Discord about this situation. And hopefully it will make sense and just clear everything up. If it doesn't clear everything up, this is my truth. This is what happened. This is what I have to show, and so be it. But I figured he put things out. I'm going to put them into context, take it or leave it. I'm going to stand in my truth. I have no reason to lie. So yeah, it is what the hell it is. All right, so let me add this. Okay, so this is one of the first screenshots of me and Billy having conversation before she was just asking me, before this, asking me what was going on. And I said, I sent her this, and this was the live where I went on 007's panel and got jumped, and I wanted her to watch this. So I said, watch this first, and it will explain more of what's going on. Billy writes, my guy bestie knows a few people too. I understand now why you don't want to go to Wings of Redemption. Wings007 is part of CCW WR hate group. So right here, you can see, I was very clear. I don't want to go to anybody that I don't want anyone to know about this. I don't want my name on this, nothing. I am terrified. I just want this to stop. And I was desperate. I needed help, okay? I was terrified. My mods were getting doxxed. My grandparents were being door knocks. I mean, it was crazy. I needed help, okay? I just didn't know what to do. So that happened. Then, okay, so this is the next one. So I was looking for information so I could file a restraining order or a TPO against Wings. So I was also always honest. Yes, I was looking for his information because I wanted to serve him with a restraining order to get this to stop. How else would I find his information? I was asking for it. Yes, absolutely. If I'm going to legally take action, I've got to ask for it. Okay. I don't know how to find it. I'm totally dumb when it comes to this stuff. So, yes, I asked for his information. I needed it in order to go after him legally. This was the beginning of I was talking about maybe a cease and desist beforehand. And so Billy had said, can I help with something? Maybe where to file that? Do you have a lawyer? I said, if it's just a cease and desist, I can find a little lawyer to write me one up. And by little lawyer, I meant like not like a big time professional lawyer. So not like a little lawyer. I wasn't trying to discredit lawyers, but just somebody that has like a, their own practice. Okay. Now, here is where this gets confusing, because this person right here, War God ICP, okay? Billy is copy pasting this to me, okay? Says, pro advice, don't talk to him. Them or join voice calls. If she is defending herself, tell her to stop it, just makes it worse. I write back, okay. She says, she, because she used my pronoun, she was used because I said, she's my friend. He doesn't know it's you. Now, at this point, I didn't know who that was, but I mean, that's good advice, okay? So when he showed this on his live on Rumble, where I said, Wing said not to engage right now until we have him in a vice grip. And I've added vice grip because I wanted to make sure I had all that information so I could get that handled, and then I could say anything, whatever, not anything, but I could be more at liberty to come out and just feel more comfortable, I guess. Okay. So Wings did say that. Okay. Wings said that. Wings said, do not engage right now until we have him in a vice grip. He didn't say that part, but don't engage. Callie writes back, Wings said or William? Well, William also said, do not engage. Totally said that. Many, many times said that. And then I wrote, but Wings is the one that told Billy, do not engage. And she sent that information along to me. So she says, Wings said or William? And this is where this gets all confusing, okay? I said, I'm scared. And remember, this will fall back on me. He is holding me responsible. At that point, Wings was saying if I didn't terminate my channel, that my mods would be gone after, just all this stuff, okay? And then so that's what I'm talking about here. And then I say Wings to answer her question because Wings said that. Now let me go back to this. So we all know this is Billy copy pasting what Wings said. Okay. And at first I didn't even know who that was, but that is Wings. Pro advice, don't talk to him. Them or join voice calls. If she's defending herself, tell her to stop. It will make it worse. Okay. I hope that clears this up for real. Like, that's how that was lost in translation. Oops, hold on, that's the wrong screenshot. This one here. That's how this got lost in translation. I did not specifically say that Wings told Billy, who told me Wings said not to engage. So hopefully we can just I hope that clears things up and we can just check that one off the list. I never spoke to him directly, and I have a few others that will show that as well. Okay, so next we have okay. This one is that gets really big. Okay. This is Billy sending me saying, I have a little more information on him if you want it. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's like going that big and then going that small. I have a little more information on him. If you want it, I screenshot it. Okay. He lives with his mother still. She gives me that and then sends me this link. Oops. Okay. Sends me that link. This is a picture of him, his ex, and his kid. Okay. It's on the cover of a video. Billy says, is it okay for me to show her this? And he says, go for it. And then, sorry, y'all. I had to find it on MacBook where it auto-saved. Can you see it okay? All right. So then I just want to make clear, I did not ever ask for a picture of his kid. I don't even know how many kids he has. Kids. I don't even know. I don't care. But this was sent to me, and this was the image this was not blurred out. This was not blurred out. This is the image that I then sent to Callie. Okay. I sent that to Callie. I did that. I sent it. It was a whole video link. I sent it to Callie. I sent it to one person. Ask anybody else on the internet if I sent them this link. No, I did not. I sent it to Callie, and she did what she did. I don't know if she even looked at it. I don't know. But yes, I did send this to Callie, okay? And that is what he pulls up here, okay? Yes, that is what I pull up here. Or he pulls up and sees that I shared with Callie, okay? That happened. I did not, however, put this all over Discords. I did not share this everywhere with people. Why would I? No. I sent it to Callie. I don't know if that was wrong or it was a video. So that's what I did. That's what happened. But I did not ask for that picture at all. So I hope that we can clear that up as far as me wanting pictures of his kids. And yeah, because I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't ask for people's children's pictures. That's weird as fuck. Okay. That was a link that she sent to me. I did not ask for anything. Okay. There's that. Okay. Now, as far as me ever having spoken to Keemstar, this should clear that up. So Billy says, I hope you're doing okay. Is there anything at all I can help with or do? I sent this to her. This were screenshots of Wings threatening me. And he writes, hey, dumb whore, LOL, can you answer why you're supporting pedophiles like Tibbs and his groomer mods? Tibbs molested 2 children. His mods have groomed multiple. Are you going to answer to this? I don't even know. What the fuck? I don't know Tibbs. And ask anybody if I know Tibbs. I'm not, what? How am I supporting him? And who are his mods? Like, I was so confused. So confused. I don't know who these people are. And he writes, wah. And then he says, are you coming onto our next stream about you breaking you down? It's going to be a good one. You had nothing to say on my stream. You ran and got decimated. Then you cried victim, then asked us to bring it on while crying to William, telling him to fix it. Where is your iron dome now? Are you going to keep that same energy and say it to us? I know the answer. Either way, the fun has just begun. Can't wait for the next cry stream about door knocks. I guess he interpreted something that I said away or whatever, but yeah, so I clearly offended him again, and that's what I sent. I sent this to Billy, and I said more threats. And she says, I just sent that to Keem so he can see what's happening. I should have asked before doing, but I'd never send to anybody else. So this right here is proof that I was never speaking to Keem. I was never directly, nothing like that. She even says I should have asked before doing, but I'd never sent it to anyone else. So she is the one that sent it to Keem. I still have not ever spoken to either of these people directly. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this one, he shows me again, when Callie and I were speaking and chatting about this, I wasn't really even thinking about including Billy in this conversation. I was just going like I didn't think to even have to bring Billy up when it came to telling Callie stuff. I didn't think that this was going to turn into such an issue, miscommunication, but I'm glad that I'm able to clear this up because this is just crazy to me. But yes, I said Wings took back his agreement. They're coming for me. I'm going to Keem. I know his merch person. So this aligns with this. So I sent him that. And then she said, I just sent that to Keem so he can see what's happening. I should have asked before doing, but I never sent it to anyone else. So again, when I spoke to Kaylee about this stuff, I was just saying it simple. Yeah. But I never spoke to him directly. Said I know his merch person. So there's that. Okay, next. This is the only other information that was copy pasted from, I'm assuming, I think this is Wings of Redemption. Yeah. This was the only stuff copy pasted from him to Billy for me to see. And I think I just had that. Like, I didn't even send that anywhere, whatever. All right. He says, all right, here we go. So calling the cops apparently is optional, but it creates a paper trail. So I would advise it. Also, we'll let them know the situation. So it will help diffuse the situation if they swat her. 100% recommend going to the police today. So then he just basically gives advice to Billy about the law and stalking and harassing and all that shit. She'll want to file for a civil harassment restraining order, released against Wings, who has had his info doxxed. I know it's on the Kiwi Farms and prospering grounds. So worst case scenario, she makes a burner account there, goes there and finds his thread. I've never been there. I've seen screenshot. I don't even know, like, I heard that place is crazy over there. So as long as there are 2 or more unwanted contacts from Wings and it's caused her to fear for her safety or otherwise feel threatened, it meets the legal definition of stalking. That's what that's what was relayed to me. Let me see. Okay. He also showed this. He lives with his mom. Read the info. It's trickling in. So this aligns with, hold on. This. Lives with his mom. Between that and embarrassing him in front of people, he went into small communities. He can't speak for himself. He needs to go 4 or 5 deep in dog pile. Dude is a deadbeat dad who spends his nights harassing people for the sport of it. There's a link to the video. Is it okay? Okay, so this is where I'm getting that information and sending it to her. Or, yeah, to Callie. He lives with his mom. Read the info. It's trickling in. Callie says, thank you. Send as it comes. I said, he's on the FBI list. Jesus Lord. She said, I knew that. I'm like, do you have his police report and is he on probation? Callie says, nope, that's what I'm after. I wanted to know if he was still on probation so I could add that to information that I would be going to the police station with to file a restraining order. He's been in trouble before. So yeah, I was asking questions to help with this restraining order. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, I don't think so. Let me take this down. Okay, I really hope to God my sound works because I do not want to have to do this again. But either way, pray the sound works, and I hope that clears some things up. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I probably should have come out with these receipts a long time ago, but like, it's just, I didn't even understand any of this shit. And also all this happened like months ago. So the fact that Wings007 is coming back over into my chat and like stirring all of this up again is confusing to me. So that is my conversation, pertinent pieces of our conversation regarding this Wings007, the Wings of Redemption, and the Keemstar communication. Again, nothing came of the Keemstar communications. Nothing came from when she spoke to Wings of Redemption. I got that information from him, and that's it. That's all. Again, I want to make very clear, I never, ever, ever, you can listen to Satan all day. You can listen to all these motherfuckers all day. Okay. Listen to them. do what you need to do. I'm telling you, I have never in my life gone to search for people's children on here or anywhere. That's weird as fuck. A lot of people over on your side will send pictures. I'm pretty sure Satan was sending pictures of all my mods to you all of their kids, right? She goes searching for those pictures and does very, very nefarious things. It's disgusting. I hate all of y'all's kids. I tell you that all the time. I YouTube hate all of y'all's kids. I don't want anything to do with your kids. Again, I didn't ask for that video link. The video link had your kid and baby mama's picture on the cover of it. I sent that link over to Callie. I did that. Was it at this point, I've got to be honest, I don't even know if like I didn't think it was, because it was a video, like it was already a public video. So I wasn't even really thinking like in the way that it would have been me like doxing your child. But it wouldn't have been doxing your child because I didn't put it out in the public for people to see it. I did not ever show that publicly, ever. Find where I did that. You won't. I sent that to Callie and that's it. If anyone wants to challenge that, say that I sent that to them, I'll wait because it didn't happen. Again, I never talked to these people directly. I should have been more clear when I was talking to Callie about how I was getting these answers regarding Wings and him saying, do not engage. I should have definitely said Wings copy pasted to Billy in the Discord, who then was talking to me in the Discord, who copy pasted it to me. And then I sent that information to you that Wings said. I should not have jumped over the bridging way of communication. And I take responsibility for that. I apologize for that. I was not thinking that way at the time. So I hope that this clears things up. I don't have anything else to really say. I don't. That's the truth. And yeah, so I guess you'll leave questions or whatever. I don't know, but that's, you're either going to accept it or not. And that's all I have to show you all. So thank you very much for listening to me ramble. I know my voice is annoying and I talk really slow and all that stuff, but God, I really hope my volume works and my sound works. I don't want to have to do this again. So yeah, I guess there you have it, Wings. That's my response to you, and bye.